Was there any point like in Rael when you said like you became a Raelian, right?
Yeah.
It was like you read a book and then I was like, oh, I'm a Raelian now. I like it. I'm gonna be a follower of Raelianism. Like I kind of like resonate with this idea. Or like it was like you met other Raelians and then you went there and then there's some kind of ceremony, rites and all those things here where they actually took you in. Like
Well, just before I read the book and knew all about the Raelians, I figured out myself that there is something different. Like there's somebody had to create us. I just called them aliens still. I didn't put a name and tag name like Raelians or, I knew that somebody had to create us in a sophisticated way, that nothing was created by itself because nothing can be created from nothing. Everything has to be created and be made from something. Otherwise it wouldn't be exist, So I already knew those things. And then some of my friends, because he knew I'm into, some UFO, I was watching YouTube videos and everything. And he said, Rael? And I said, no. And I started to read. And, right on the first page, I was like, Eureka.
So you were already inclined towards that.
Yeah, and then after meeting the other Raelians, let's say in Israel, and meeting the group and everybody, and I learned a little bit more. Actually, they told me, you're a Raelian, you're a born Raelian, in a way, because Raelian is something that you feel inside. Nobody, put a tag in your Raelian. You can be lower caste, higher caste, whatever,
So, but was there like some kind of like a ceremony, the rites that
there was a ceremony. It's called transmission. You transmit your. There is a transmission that you can have. Yeah,
and like I wanted to get into this other topic, like the same thing, but like
it's really similar to baptism.
Some kind of like ceremony. Yeah, I think it is initiation process. Like
it's not needed, but it's a possibility.
I mean, like I think. Every every religion, every kind of like a ethnic group, everybody, they have this like when you step up from one age, like when you become.
I tell you what they do at the ceremony. Just a sec. Yeah. They take a genetic code and they deliver it to the Elohim, which are sitting in the UFO at some point that you cannot see them, but they are there at that specific point of time at the ceremony. So this is called transmission.
It's a symbolically. Okay.
It's a bit symbol. But they do some, they touch you, they pull their hand in the water and they touch your forehead.
Who is there? Like somebody who is in
somebody
guide.
Somebody guide.
It can be anybody, or like
no. He has to be a Raelian. He has to be a guide of one of the movements.
Like Raelian, like he has to be a kind of like a leader in that group.
Yes,
sort
exactly.
of. Like you voted, somebody chooses him. Like
and the main guide.
Main guide.
Yes.
Guide. Okay. Yeah. So like, the question that initiation thing is like a common thing. Everybody has that. When you become somebody becomes from boy to a man, there is some kind of process in every religion, every ethnic group. Like even like in like like Native Indians or like indigenous ethnic group, like living in Amazons and all those things. There is this some kind of initiation process. I think I kind of knew the answer, but at the same time, I wanted to just distinguish like. Whether it is just an intellectual like philosophy only, or like it is like some kind of like there is some kind of like a community kind of like vibe in it. So there is some kind of a group kind of community kind of feeling to Raelianism, right? Like if you meet some Raelian somewhere, like you feel like we are in
brothers.
we are in the same page, like we know each other, we are connected sort of feelings, right?
Yes.
It's not like we only read this book and we both like this book. It's not like
well, some of them, read a book and that's that for them, doesn't mean that they're Raelian just because they read a book. But some people can actually be Raelians and never read a book, and they will never know that somebody is thinking about them as Raelians, but
Okay. So like anyways, like I wanted to get into this part now. So how has your life changed, like since you realized or found out that you are a Raelian? Like has your life become better? Like you knew, like once you became a Raelian, like officially, right? Like after initiation process also, how has your life differed?
So I think I felt really relaxed knowing, and we still didn't talk about all the great thing in the message because it goes for hundreds of pages, so I cannot tell everything that I know. You have to read the book for yourself, and you can download it free online on Raelian.org, Raelianmovement.org, I think.
Close it, okay.
Okay, but Like
How has your life changed? Like,
yeah, I understand. Not that much, but now that I know, like now that I figure out everything, you know, we live our lives. We're like searching for the answer that we are. Some of us are looking for some answers. We have questions. We were looking for some answers, and I found the answer that I needed. So like I don't have any more questions. You know, like I think I know everything that I needed to know in order to be relaxed and calm in a way that I'm not pursuing any more path in order to be enlightened or in order to know some more
you don't have confusion.
philosophically.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
No
I'm not
confusion.
confused anymore. This is what I'm trying to say. I was confused at some point of
Right.
time, and I'm not confused anymore.
So-
And mostly because I got aware of the Raelian message.
Okay, so like if you get like if you feel lost somewhere
Yeah.
sometime, if you like have confusion, is there like somebody that you go to like among the community, like where to ask about things, like
No.
to consult?
No, I
You have
don't
to-
need them
you
because
consult
I
it-
have the book, and if I have some questions, I just read the book. And I'm telling you, the book has all the answers a person's need. It's really unique.
like veganism, right? Like you have this, like what started before? You were Raelian before being a vegan, or you were vegan before and then you became Raelian?
No, first of all, I was vegan first, and or let's say I was vegetarian and vegan, and then I became Raelian.
And then you earlier said that like you don't necessarily have to be vegan to be Raelian. It has no correlation, right? Like nothing. Raelians are meat eater, basically, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Actually, you know what? This is partially why I'm not officially part of the group. Like, because some of them eat meat, and for me as a vegan to sit with people, and it can be Raelians, it could be whatever, you know, just sitting with people that are not the same set of mind that they eat meat, meaning they're violent in a way, you know, because eating meat is a violent thing. So for me, it's really hard to sit with people like this, especially when they know that they're Raelians, they're supposed to be the chosen one, you know. So for me as a vegan to sit and talk and share thoughts and deeds with people that does not accept me, even if they're Raelians and we're supposed to be the same, it's a bit difficult. So I decided to go by myself. So, you know, I'm not going to say that I represent the global movement or the Raelian in any way. I'm just saying for myself, I'm a Raelian. I feel an urge to share the message because I really understand the message and I love it so much and I want everybody to know about it. And
but I got the point.